Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I speak about different topics. I speak about missing children, celebrities that have passed away, missing adults, solved cases, which I forgot to mention in my other videos. I talk about WWE superstar, and I also talk about celebrity in general. Usually I don't post when my parents are here, but this case I have been wanting to talk about, and today we're going to talk about Diddy and everything that's going on. I will be talking heavy topics, so if you don't want to see this video, that's fine. I will post another one tomorrow, hopefully. So let's just go ahead and get started. Do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload. So let's get started. So Sean Diddy Combs was arrested in New York City on September 16th after a grand jury indicted him in connection with an ongoing federal investigation. The music mogul has been charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transformation to engage in prostitution, according to the unsealed dissenting. The charges allege Combs threatened and coerced women, others around him to fulfill his sexual desires and create a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engage in sex, trafficking, kidnapping, or sworn forced labor, brutally and obstruction of justice. The 50-year-old pleaded not guilty on September 17th, and per a federal judicial order, he's now in jail without bail as he is awaiting trial. Combs has been facing a litany of alleged trouble, including multiple lawsuits and tied to allegations of sexual assault, which he had continued to deny. And in March, Homeland Security agents raided his homes as part of the investigation into human trafficking. Just last week, on September 10th, former Diddy Kane member Don Richard filed a lawsuit against the rapper, accusing him of sexual harassment and abuse. Richard also said she saw Combs assault his girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Ventura was the first woman to sue Combs, accusing him of rape and physical abuse. And in November 2023, court filing that was quickly settled this May after surveillance footage from 2006 surfaced showing Combs assaulting Cassie at a Los Angeles hotel. He issued an apology for what he called inacceptable behavior, adding, "I was disgusted then when I did it, and I'm disgusted now." That's a lot, but we'll talk about that at the end of the video. Known professionally as Diddy, Sean Combs launched his music production company Bad Boy Entertainment in 1993 and worked with artists like Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Biggie Small, and after Biggie was murdered in 1997, Combs recorded tribute "I'll Be Missing You," which topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 11 weeks and launched Combs' first album, No Way Out, to platinum status before it captured a Grammy Award. Beyond music, Combs started the Sean Jane apparel line, has a host of acting credits, worked in reality television, and had a tequila brand. His reputation had created since 2023 when he became memorable in several lawsuits of physical and sexual abuse. Combs, who had denied any wrongdoing, is now facing federal charges for various sex crimes. So, who's Sean? Sean Love Combs was born Sean John Combs on November 4th of 1969 in the Harlem neighborhood of New York City, raised by his mother after his father was murdered in 1974. Combs grew up in Vermont, New York, and attended a Catholic boys' school in the Bronx. Over the years, Combs had gone by various names, including Puffy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Daddy, and Love, which he allegedly made his middle name in 2022. He earned the nickname Puffy in high school because of his habit of puffing out his chest to make his body seem bigger. Combs majored in business administration at Harvard University, producing weekly dance parties and running an airport shuttle service while attending classes. He dropped out to pursue an internship at the Uptown Records, which led to a talent director position. Combs rapidly rose to the level of vice president and has success producing several key artists for Uptown, but left the company in the early 1990s. In 1993, Combs started his own production company, Bad Boy Entertainment, with working with upcoming established rap, hip hop, and R&B recording artists as such as Mariah Carey, New Edition, Method Man, Babyface, TLC, Boyz II Men, Lil' Kim, CWV, Franklin, Aretha Franklin, Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, and Biggie Small. And in 1996, Combs was named as the ASCAP's Songwriter of the Year. By 1997, Bad Boys Entertainment has sold nearly 100 billion in recordings and made a multi-million-dollar deal with Artists Records for management of the label. After his friend Biggie Small was murdered in 1997, Combs recorded the triple "I'll Miss You," which topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 11 weeks and launched Combs' first album, No Way Out, in 1997 to platinum status. Nielsen SoundScan named No Way Out as the third best-selling LP of 1997, with more than 3.4 million copies sold in the United States. Both the single "I'll Miss You" and the album "No Way" won Grammys the following year for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group and the Best Rap Album, respectively. Combs released his second album, Forever, in 1999. In December of 1999, Combs and his then-girlfriend, actor-singer Jennifer Lopez, were allegedly involved in a shooting incident at a New York City nightclub, where 3 people were injured. Combs was later charged with 4 counts of alleged gun possession and 1 count of the barrier. Prosecutor claimed that he offered his driver, Walter Fenderson, $50,000 to say that the load gun police had found at the scene of the crime was Fenderson. His trial began in late January 2001. In March 16th of 2001, Combs was cleared of all charges, as it was his bodyguard, Anthony Wolf, Jones Combs' prodigy, the young rapper Janelle Sean Barrow, who was accused of firing wildly inside the nightclub and injured 3 bystanders, was found guilty of assault, reckless endangerment, and criminal possession of a weapon, but was cleared of the more serious charges of attempt murder. And in 2001, Combs released his third studio album, The Saga Continues. Next came 2 compilation albums, 2002, We Intervened, the remix, followed by the Bad Boys 10th anniversary, the hits, in 2004. As part of the Bad Boys 2 movie soundtrack, Combs collaborated with rapper Nelly and Murphy Lee in 2004 to produce the hit Shake Ya Tail Feather, which earned Trio a Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group. Although his Bad Boy music label began waning and found new life in Combs' 2006 release, Press Play, which featured Brandy, Mary J. Blige, and Timberland 3 years later, Combs formed the girl group Diddy Dirty Money, which found critical success with the release of their 2010 album, Last Train to Paris. Combs flirted with entertainment from his music career more than once, but has yet to follow through. He returned with another compilation album in 2014, which 1111, a project with Guy Gaber. The next year, MMM was a mixtape featuring Grisel, Push T, French Montana, and Future, among others. Then September 2023 saw the release of Love album, Off the Grill, and his first solo recording in 17 years. 2 months later, earned Combs a 2024 Grammy nomination for the Best Progressive R&B Album. No Way Out 2 is long promised follow-up to his hit in 1997 album had yet to be released, and in March of 2022, producer Stevie J told Hip Hop DX that he and Combs were working on the album in Florida with J Electrician as Diddy was finishing the Love album. Being in 2001, Combs had taken in various acting roles, often playing in the movies such as Made in 2001, Monster Ball in 2007, Carlitos Way Rise to Power 2005, Get Him in the Creek 2010, Muppets Must Want 2014, and Girls Trip in 2017. In the small screen, he's appeared on the show as CSI Miami, Hawaii Five-0, and It's Always Sunny in Philly. And in 2004, he took a new challenge in his acting career, playing Walter Lee Younger in Broadway rival of a Racing in the Sun, as well as a TV adaptation in 2008 for which he received an AAACP award for Outstanding Actor. According to Celebrities Net Worth, Combs' fortune is estimated around 600 million. 600 million. As of September 2024, he has built his wealth from his musical and entertainment endeavors. The custom-made entertainer founded his clothing line, Sean John, in 1998. He expanded his apparel holding in 2008 by acquiring the hip-hop clothing line Instant from Lizzie Gilliborn for $20 million, and in 2016, Combs sold Sean John will be purchased in 2022. The music mogul branched into reality television as executive producer starting in 2002, with MTV making the band, which most famously created the all-girls group Diddy Kane in August of 2008. Combs continued working in the genre with the premiere of his VH1 series I Want to Work for Diddy, and shortly after P. Diddy's Star Maker on MTV. In 2013, Combs launched his own music-oriented cable network called Revolt. He stepped down at the network chairman in November 2023 amid a flurry of civil lawsuit claiming Combs sexual assault to multiple people. He has denied any wrongdoing. For more information, see sexual assault lawsuit below. The entertainer had ties to the liquor industry for many years. In 2007, Combs forged a deal with the vodka brand Sequoia. Oh, I don't drink vodka, so I don't know. Owned by alcoholic beverage giant Diageo. To help with his development 7 years later, he brought De Leon Tequila in a joint venture with Diageo. The company and Combs paired ways in January 2024 after settling a lawsuit Combs had filed that caused Diageo of an underinvesting in both brands purely on account of race. Diageo purchased Combs half of De Leon for personally $200 million. In December 2017, after the owner of the NFL's California Panthers announced his intention to sell the team, Diddy tweeted that he was throwing his hat into the ring as a buyer, adding, "There are no majority African American NFL owners. Let's make history." He was joined by other prominent athletes interested in a ownership stake, including basketball star Stephen Curry and quarterback turned activist Colin Kaepernick. Mentally Edge found millionaire David Tepper bought the team the following summer. Combs is dad to 7 children: Kinsey, Justin, Christian, Chance, Delia, Jesse, and Love. The kids are from his relationship with 4 different women. Combs' oldest child is adopted son Kinsey, who was born in June of 1991. Combs' longtime ex-girlfriend Kim Porter had Kinsey in a previous relationship. Combs and Porter, a model, had 3 more kids together: Christian Keene in April of 1998, and twin daughter Delia and Jesse in December 2006. The couple ended their relationship for good in 2007. Pryor died unexpectedly at age 47 in November of 2018. His son Justin was born in December 1993. Combs had Justin with Misa Hilton, who works in fashion and whom he dated in the early 1990s. His older daughter, Chance, was born in July 2006. Her mother is a businesswoman, Sarah Champion. According to people, Combs and Champion never publicly dated. They remained close in their co-parenting duties. In December 2022, Combs announced he had welcomed his youngest child, Love. She is the daughter of Combs and model Diane Tran and was born that October. According to Instagram post, Combs later shared to celebrate her first birthday. Combs has never been married despite several high-profile relationships. He has dated fashion stylist Misa Hilton, former model Kim Porter, singer and actor Jennifer Lopez, and singer Cassandra Ventura, whose stage name is Cassie. Combs was also romantically linked to actor Cameron Diaz and model Naomi Campbell. He most recently dated rapper Young Miami, whose real name is Kashra Brownlee, and who is one half of the rap duo City Girl. The couple went public with their reportedly open relationship on June 2022 after months of speculation. By the time they attended the 2023 Met Gala together in May, however, they were no longer romantically involved. They told reporters that they were as friends. In August 2024, Young Miami addressed her ex socially misconduct allegations. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time. I don't know the person, and that was not my experience. In the fall of 2023, multiple women filed a lawsuit against Combs that claimed he sexually assaulted them. He's also facing a suit for sexual harassment from fellow music producers. In October 17, 2023, the New York Times report his former girlfriend Cassie filed a lawsuit seeking unspecific damages, alleging Combs physical abuse forced her to have sex with other men during the course of the relationship, and raped her in 2018. Toward the end of the relationship, Combs eventually denied the allegations, according to his lawyer. Just one day after filing the suit, Cassie reached an undisclosed settlement with Combs. I had decided to resolve the matter immediately on terms that I have some level of control, she said. Months later, in May 2024, CNN released a security video of Combs assaulting Cassie inside a Los Angeles hotel in March of 2016, throwing her to the ground and appearing kicking her twice. He apologized on Instagram 2 days later for his disgusting behavior in the footage. Less than a week after that settlement, Cassie and 2 other women filed civil lawsuit against Combs of sexual abuse. One plaintiff alleged Combs drugged her and raped her in 1991, then distributed footage of the attack without her consent, according to the Associated Press. The other woman said Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall sexually assaulted her and a friend in the early 1990s. Days later, Combs physically assaulted the plaintiff, who said she was 16 years old at the time, while trying to stop her from speaking out. Hall hasn't commented on the lawsuit. The 2 cases against Combs are ongoing as of March of 2024. Following another suit filed on December 6, accusing the rapper of raping 17-year-olds in 2003, Combs released a statement denying all the allegations against him. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by the individual looking for a quick payday. Combs' legally entitlements continue to grow in 2024. In February, producer Robert Lee Rod Jones filed a federal lawsuit accusing Combs of sexually harassing and threatening him for more than a year. Then in September, former Diddy member Don Richards sued Combs for sexually assaulting and withholding pay, among others occasions. Combs former the girl group back in 2002 in the 2000, and Richard later worked with the music producer in the trio Diddy Dirty Money. The lawsuit had ramifications of Combs outside of court. In November 2023, he resigned as chair of his TV network Revolt. The next month, a planned Hulu reality series featuring Combs and his family was canceled. The mogul returned a key to New York City at the request of the mayor, and his former college, Howard University, resigned his honorary degree and the end of a scholarship program in his name. In late of March 2024, Department of Homeland Security agents conducted a 30 search of Combs' home in Los Angeles and Miami. CNN and the Los Angeles Times reported that search were related to the federal sex trafficking investigation. Through it wasn't immediately clear that Combs was the target of the Brohi. One of his attorney asserted Combs' innocence the day after the raids. This is an expanded much pair within events of coordinated media president. Leads to premature rush to judgment, and Mr. Combs is nothing more than a wish hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil rights lawsuit. 6 months later, in September 2024, federal authorities arrest Combs in New York City and on multiple charges including sex trafficking, forced labor, drug offense, kidnapping, assaulting, obstruction of justice. Combs pleaded not guilty and is now jail as he waits his trial. And that is the case of I don't even know what to call him. I really don't. I don't have words for his behavior. We all know that he dated Jennifer Lopez. I think even Jennifer Lopez's mom have come out and said that she really never liked him. She never felt, and she just had this feeling when he was around, like there was just nothing good about him. You know how some people could read people? That's how she felt. She always did not feel right around him. Like she really didn't like him for a Jennifer. But I mean, there's so much you could do as a mom, and your kids are gonna date whoever they want. She has not come out saying that he's done things like that to her. I don't know if it's because she doesn't want to or she's not ready, and I would completely understand if she's not ready. And the other girl that he dated said that those things never happened to her. So I just don't have words. I usually always do, but with this one I don't have words. And I think, mind you, every single person that have gone through that, he did that to them. I think one of the ones that really really break my heart is Justin Bieber, which I will do a video of him as well, because he went through a lot. He went through so much. And if you go, I think there's a video, I don't know if it's on YouTube, but there's a video of him doing an interview, and he's explaining everything that happened. I think he was 14. I want to say he was 14 when he started his career. Just put yourself in a position of you being 14 years old and having to grow up so fast. You are around adult, and who knows what he told Justin to scare Justin so bad that Justin in a way kind of knew that if he didn't do what was told, he may lose his career. Mind you, Justin Bieber is not from here. He's from Canada. So I think he had like a visa, like a work visa or something like that. I don't know how that works. But if you look on YouTube and you look at videos of Justin and Diddy together, you could see how comfortable he felt. You could see it in his eyes. A lot of people were judging him because he was getting in so much trouble. I think he got a DUI. He fought a paparazzi for getting in his face. I can't remember what else did he do. And I think he got a ticket for going fast. But at the time, we didn't know that those actions that he was doing was because of what happened in his childhood. Like I said, you don't know we don't know everything. I haven't seen the video. I want to see it, but I know it's gonna be hard for me to see it. Um, but you know how you you couldn't imagine what he went through at 14 years old. He had to grow up so fast. From what I've gathered, um, let me hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna read this article, and so y'all could understand a little bit more. Fears grow fat for stressed Justin Bieber as he struggles to juggle fatherhood with the explosive Diddy allegation. Justin Bieber is desperately trying to shut out the mounting speculation about his relationship with Diddy Combs and focus on being a first-time father. But those close to him are fearful he's becoming increasingly stressed under the pressure. Combs, 54, was arrested in New York last week. Combs hit with the indictment accusing him of years of coercion and abuse while using blackmail and violence to control his victim. The baby hitchmaker, formerly close bond with the disgraced rapper, has since come under intense scrutiny, with troubling videos of a then 15-year-old Bieber spending 48 hours with Diddy, as well as a pair partying together, surfer-facing online. Bieber, 30, who is recently welcomed his son Jake with wife Haley, 27, has not publicly commented, but fans have voiced fears over his thin appearance. Now, source tells DailyNews.com the singer feels he has no one to talk to about the Diddy revelations, and he's sailing these waters alone. Justin feels like there's no one that he can talk to that understands, and so to be honest, he doesn't even fully understand, the insider explained. He was a kid. The source added that the fallout comes amid his current struggles to try and be a good parent, having not had the best sample from his own father, Jeremy Bieber. Justin is stressed right now, and the insider continued, he has a baby boy trying to be a good dad without having anything to reference what a good father is. Speaking to the fragile singer in emotional state, the source added, he is sailing these waters alone, and everyone fears that if Haley shows any struggles with being a first-time mom, then this is going to be incredibly difficult for Justin. Diddy could not have happened at a worse time, as he's trying to experience the joy of being a father with the pain of having to deal with all of this. Bieber announced that the birth of his child on August 23rd and gave fans a glimpse of the baby's teeny foot in wife Haley's hands. Welcome home, Jack Blue Bieber. The proud dad penned this caption. The former Victoria's Secret model also shared the post on Instagram, story with the younger name and various emojis. It came just weeks before Combs was accused of introducing females, victims, and male sex workers into drug-up, sometimes day-long sexual performance referred to as freak-offs. According to the indictment, he would allegedly use force to threat and coercion to get the woman to engage with male sex workers and their freak-offs, described as an elaborate and produced C-sex performance arranged and directed by Combs when he masturbated and often recorded them. The indictment further states that some freak-offs would last for days, requiring Combs and victims to receive IV fluids to cure from the extreme drug use. Diddy pleaded not guilty to the charges against him and was denied bail, despite his legal team requesting him to be released for $50 million and kept electronic monitoring. Combs' lawyer Mark Angelino said that freak-offs stemmed from the star former on again and off again relationship with R&B singer Cassie and were not Corvia. Prosecutors say that he had interviewed more than 50 victims and witnesses and expecting the number to grow. Bieber was just a child when he forged a friendship with Combs, as in the singer most recently featured on the rapper track Montana, which appeared in his 2023 album Time Love Off the Grid. Following the album release last October, Bieber reflected on his first encounter with Combs. I remember going to my brother Diddy's office to pitch him a song I wrote for him when I was like 14. He wrote on Instagram, "Sadly, the song was trash, haha, and it would be a hard no not from him." He continued. Fast forward to a few years ago, Puff asked if I would freestyle something for his upcoming Love album. Wow, full circle moment. Love you, Diddy. In insider pre-release revealed that Daily.com that Bieber deeply regrets having collaborated with the disgraced in mogul last year and would never have done so had he known the allegations that have ever since come to light. They continue. He had a long break from Diddy when he believes most of his took place and he had distanced himself from him. He was featured on Diddy's most recent album, and had he known any of this, there's no way he would have done it. In March, an old clip of Bieber and Combs resurfaced shortly after Homeland Security raised the music mogul properties in Miami and Los Angeles. One video saw Combs standing next to the young pop sensation age 15 while telling the camera he's having 48 hours with Diddy where we're hanging out and what we're doing we can't really disclose. But it's definitely a 15-year-old dream. The hip-hop star added, "I haven't been given custody of him. He signed to Usher, and I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me, and we're gonna go full crazy." Bieber, wearing a black basketball cap, purple shirt, smiling, and looks up at Combs throughout the video, making small comments such as, "Yeah, full crazy." The video was posted to social media and triggered an outpouring of criticism and concern. Another resurfaced clip saw the rapper grilling into 16-year-old Bieber on why he hadn't been speaking for him as much. "What's up, man? You good? Selling out arenas, everything?" Combs asked the youngest star. "Starting to act different, huh? You haven't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to, huh? Hang out." Bieber appeared anxious as a response to his music colleague. "I mean, you tried to get to contact with me throughout all my and whatnot, but you never got my number," he said. "I'm going to tell you my number." Another insider pre-release revealed that Daily.com the Bieber has not been completely thrown by the heroin allegation and is grappling to make sense of them, especially given that he collaborated with Combs less than a year ago. The source said that the fragile singer Bieber is so disturbed by the Diddy news and is unwilling to produce it or discuss it, so he has shut off. So many people who helped to make him who he is were very close to Diddy, and it has completely thrown him. Justin hasn't been responding on this since the home raids. He's not going to. And I think as a society, we have to be okay with that. We have to give him his privacy. Y'all just saw. He said, "You know what we're gonna do for 48 hours." I can't even imagine what he went through, what he was forced to do, and I'm gonna say allegedly forced to do. Because why are you hanging out with the 16-year-old for 48 hours, sir? That's my question. What are you doing with the 15-year-old for 48 hours? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because me at 15, if I went out, I had a curfew. So I don't know what's a grown man doing with the 15-year-old with 48 hours. Every single person that Justin Bieber, y'all need to start apologizing. Because trust me, there's a lot of people that judge, oh, he's just a little rich kid. No. He was screaming for help. He was in pain. And the only way he thought that he could get that help is by doing things that he probably would have never done if it wasn't for this disgusting human being that walks among us. Well, he's in jail now, but y'all know what I mean. It really breaks my heart. Instead of him enjoying his son, which he probably is, but he's also stressed. He's I don't have words. And y'all know me, I always have my opinion on these celebrities, but this one is one that it breaks my heart. I couldn't imagine what these victims had gone through or been through, and it sucks because they had to keep quiet for so long. I saw a documentary yesterday in Tubi, and they show the video of him hitting Cassie and kicking her and grabbing her, and I don't know. It broke my heart. It really did. And I also did see other women blaming Cassie for what happened. There was a comment saying that, oh, why didn't she walk away? Or why did she stay that long? Excuse me, and I'm going to tell this to y'all. If you have never been in an abusive relationship, do not comment on someone who is been through it or is going through it. And let me tell you why. You can never understand how hard it is for a woman to leave an abusive relationship. They will manipulate you. They will threaten you. They will threaten you, saying, if you leave me, I won't unalive myself. If you leave me, I will unalive your family, your children. They know how to manipulate you. They will apologize to you at that moment or the next day and telling you sorry, and they were like, I'm sorry, I will never do it again. So if you've never been in an abusive relationship, please do not comment on it, because you do not understand, and be glad that you don't. You cannot sit here and blame this girl for what happened. I could imagine what he said to Cassie. Oh, if you leave me, basically her career was in his hand. That's how he got some of these people. Their career was in his hand, and because they didn't want to mess up their career, they decided to stay quiet. They decided to take whatever it is that he was throwing at them. So if you never yourself been in an abusive relationship, do yourself a favor and do not type anything on social media, because it pisses me off seeing women blaming her for what happened to her. But I'm telling you, there has been women, and this is another thing too, that it needs to be a law. If a woman goes to the police station and gets a restraining order on their abusive husband or boyfriend, you need to keep them in prison for life. For life. Because how many women have done that? How many women have gone to the police and gotten a restraining order? You think men listen? You think they listen? They don't listen to a paper. You give them a restraining order, they're going to make you think that they're going to follow it, but they're not going to follow it. And what happens? That they end up unaliving that person. Stop letting these men out. Stop letting them out. There's women that have done that. They've gone to the police and they've gotten a restraining order, but nobody listens. None of these men listen, and they have this mind that says, if I can't have you, no one can, and then they unalive that person. You don't know what these women go through, and I think there should be more strict laws when it comes to abusers. If you're abusing someone, you need to keep your butt in prison for the rest of your life. I don't care. I don't care. Why are you letting them, especially if it's like a constant thing? If you see the same woman coming over and over and over again, telling them, trying to get a restraining order, and they're still not listening to the restraining order, they should go to prison. 3 strike and you're out. So it's crazy. It's heartbreaking, and I really think that he should be in prison. I think he should be in prison. You know, he has daughters, so why? Imagine if his daughters went through the same thing by another man. I don't think he would have liked it. To be honest with you, I really don't think he would. He would hated it. He would have hated that. But I pray for every single person that came across him. I hope that they could heal. And I hope that they know how strong they are, and that, you know, I hope that they understand that they should not be afraid to speak up. I really don't. I think if Cassie had not spoken up, we probably would have not known the whole story. Probably, I think Cassie was the one who opened the doors, and she spoke up, and it gave the other people the courage to do the same. The only person that I really don't think would come out yet is Justin. Like I said, I've seen videos, little clips, but I don't know when was that video recorded. But I have seen little clips, and you know, and there's this song that says it's called Lonely. The song is called Lonely. I need to hear it. You could tell the pain. You could feel the pain. You could tell the pain in his eyes. You could feel the pain in his voice. And it just, I don't know. But this case really break me. If y'all have any comments, please leave them in this video below. Please do not let any negative comments, because I will block you in 5 seconds. I feel bad. I really do. And I hope that everybody could start healing, and know that they have the support of their fans, and hopefully the support of family. I do feel bad for the kids. I really do. They lost their mom, and now they're losing their dad. But we'll see. We will see. I don't have a lot of words for this one, to be honest. I really don't. What I kind of wish I knew why. Like, what made him... Did he go through something in his childhood for him to turn out the way he went through? I mean, yeah, they murdered his dad, but you don't turn out... Just because somebody murdered your dad does not mean that you do things you do to other women. Was he probably... I don't know. Because when it comes to rapists, usually they were raped as a child themselves, and that's why they do it. But I I don't think that's I don't think that was the case for him, because he would have spoken about it. Maybe, I don't know. He probably would have. But I'm confused. What triggered him? What triggered him to do the things he's being accused of doing? That's like one of my questions. I mean, there's no excuse, but I just would like to know what triggered him, because I feel like, with with every with serial killers that we hear about, some of these serial killers, something triggers them in their childhood that caused them to do what they do. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. What what triggered him? What happened in his childhood that caused him to do what he did? I'm not a college psychologist, but I would like to know. But yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you have anything to say, go ahead and leave me a comment and I will read it.